And hello folks, we are back in the MLB. It is Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode, and tonight we are in Baltimore. We face the 15-22 Baltimore Orioles. We're 22-16, and it is time to get this game started. Pitching for the Baltimore Orioles today will be Tyler Wells. This season, he's had 7 starts, a 3-3 record, 3.26 ERA, 38.2 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed, .96 WHIP, 17 walks, 26 strikeouts. There's 1 out in the top of the first. Up is Andrew Vaughn. It's a 1-1 count. And now a quick pitch. It'll be a ball. 2-1 count. Andrew Vaughn hitting .286 on the season. He swings at that one, though, and it's going to be a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And got him in the corner for a strikeout. Pitching for us, Johan Oviedo. This season, 4 starts, 2-1 record, 5.13 ERA, 26.1 innings pitched, 27 hits allowed, 1.48 WHIP, 12 walks, 20 strikeouts. So now in the bottom of the first with 1 out, we'll get up Adam Frazier. He's hitting .181 on the season, and he will get Baltimore's first hit of the day with a single. Chin would come up. If you remember, we traded him for Anthony Santander, which was a big reason I decided to play this series, face the old player, Andrew McCutchen, who we will end the inning again, striking him out. Santander's up at the top of the second. It's a 2-2 count. It's perfect that he's up next after we ended the inning with McCutchen. We'll start the inning by Anthony Santander striking out. Up next, Eugenio Suarez with 1 out. He's hitting .205 on the season. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. It's a 2-1 count. Here's the next pitch by Wells. There's another ball. It looks like he's struggling to gain some control against these hitters today. And he will get him there. It's now a full count. That was a great pitch by Tyler Wells there. Now looking to get out of it with this pitch. And he'll clip the corner for the strikeout. So we'll go to the bottom of the second against Adley Rutschman. No outs. He'll hit that one foul there. Wait, Sawinski chasing. He just won't make it. So now with the 1-2 count, Oviedo throws one and it goes foul again. No, so these have been some slower counts today. But there, Oviedo strikes him out. That'll bring up Roman Urias, who's hitting almost 300 on the season. But that's a strike, and now it's a 1-2 count against them here. And now Oviedo strikes. And it's a foul ball. And another pitch is a ball, 2-2. And with this pitch here, Oviedo would throw one. And Roman Urias would hit one down the line for a single. That would bring up Gunnar Henderson, who's hitting .192 on the season. There's the rookie. He goes to Choi, to Cruz. Double play. So G-Man Choi starts the top of the third. He's hitting .250 on the season. Here's the pitch, and it clips the corner, so it's going to be a 2-2 count. G-Man Choi 3 for 10 in his last at-bats. That's 300. There's a ball. So now it's going to be a full count for G-Man Choi here. Tyler Wells looking to make sure nothing happens there, but he fouls it off. Another full count. You know, these Pittsburgh hitters have done pretty well at lighting up that count. And what a play for the out. We would move on to the bottom of the third, and up would be Austin Hayes, who's hitting exactly 300 on the season. He'd swing and foul that one off. And this pitch would strike him out for the first out of the inning. Then Mullins would come up, and with a 2-1 count, he would just not wave at that one. He's 0-1 after earlier The pitch there would go past Suarez. And we know Mullins has got some speed. He would get to second easily with a double. And then with a 1-1 count, up would come Adam Frazier, who already had a hit on the day. He'd swing and miss on that one, and Oviedo would throw one, and it would go foul. Oviedo was looking to strike out for all 3 outs, and he would miss that pitch. He was surprised he couldn't make him go, but at that one, it's going to be an out. Runner doesn't score. So we go to the top of the 4th. Up would be O'Neal Cruz. He'd be 0 for 1. And with this pitch, he would check the swing. He would get his way. It'd be a 2-1 count. O'Neal Cruz, 293 average, second best on the Pirates. And the reason he has the second best is because he gets these advantage counts. And with the 3-1 count now, he would hammer it. And the Pirates would get their first hit of the game. Bring up Andrew Vaughn, who's 0 for 1. Here would be the pitch. He wouldn't swing at that. It'd be a 1-2 count. O'Neal would swipe the bag. So with the 1-2 count against Andrew Vaughn, he would end up watching the next one go, be a 2-2 count. Here would be the next pitch, and that would be a ball. So now it would be a full count with O'Neal Cruz, who's got speed on second. A good single could definitely score him. He would watch that one go, and he would take a walk. Last batter struck out to bring Anthony Santander up, and he could come up clutch against his former team here. He wouldn't go at that one, so it'd be a 2-1 count. Anthony Santander has a big chance to show the reason he got traded for against his former team here. Instead, he hit it to the first baseman, and it would be a double play preventing the runner. That'll bring up Andrew McCutchen with a full count. He was 0 for 1, and he would strike out. G-Man Choi with a full count. He was also 0 for 1 on the day. And with this pitch, he would watch it and take the walk. We'd go to Matthias. He was 0 for 1 on the day. The full count. It's hit into the outfield. Choi going to third. That's a single to advance the runner to third. That would be an all for the Orioles starter today. They bring in Kyle Bradish this season. 12 games, 0-1 record. 28.1 innings pitched, 7.31 ERA, 32 strikeouts, 10 walks. This would give the rookie a big chance to come in clutch. He was 0 for 1 on the day with a 2-1 count. The pitch would be fouled. If he could have kept that fair, that could have done some real damage from the way it looked. Instead, we'll get the 2-2 count pitch. He'd watch that one go. So, we'd have a full count. And with this pitch, he would hit it to the third baseman and get the out. O'Neal Cruz in the top of the 6th. 1 for 2 on the day, 1-2 count. There's a ball. 2-2. We already know O'Neal Cruz gets himself into great count positions, even if it's a 1-2 count. He would watch that one just miss. So it would be a full count. Clearly the Baltimore crowd did not like that call. And with this one, O'Neal Cruz would end up getting a single on the hit there. Next would be Andrew Vaughn. He was 0 for 1 on the day. Here would come the pitch. He would hit that one to the shortstop, but because O'Neal Cruz was in motion, they won't get him at second. So it's a 2-2 count at the top of the 6th. There's one out. Brian Reynolds 0 for 2. We knew he hit into the double play before. Now trying to score the runner here. He would hit that one. And it looks like it's going to fall. And Brian Reynolds will score the first run of the game with a ground rule double. One more time. Brian Reynolds hits a great ball there, scoring the runner. Eugenio Suarez, he's 1 for 1 on the day. I'm sorry, it's a 1-1 count. He's 0 for 2 on the day. 2 outs, a chance to score. The runner, he misses that one. Swung at a slider, couldn't hit it. So, with a 1-2 count, Suarez looked for it, and unfortunately, he swung at the wrong pitch. That will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, with a full count up to Cedric Mullins. He would end up walking Adam Frazier in a 1-1 count. He was 1 for 2 on the day. He couldn't get a hit on his last at-bat, and in this one, it was a pitcher's advantage, and the runner would go, and with O'Neal Cruz on second, there was nobody there to field it. That will advance the runner to third. Adam Frazier there. That would bring up Ryan Mountcastle, who would swing and miss at the slurve, and with the 0-2 count, he would watch it go and just miss for a 2-2 count, but he would swing at another slurve and would strike out. That would bring up Andrew McCutchen with a 2-2 count, and for his 100th pitch of the game, Matthias would throw it, and he couldn't get them both, but the runner didn't go home. So that means the runner didn't score. That would bring up Ali Rushman, who hits it left, but it's caught. Ending the 6th. He gets out of it. Get a new pitcher in the game, Dwayne Underwood Jr. This season, 13 games, 3-0 record, 1 save, 3 opportunities, 17.1 innings pitched, 2.6 ERA, 20 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's been one of the Pirates' best bullpen relievers. Then would come up. He was 1 for 2 on the day. He would look at that one for a strike, the 2-2 count, and Underwood would strike out Henderson. That would bring up Austin Hayes, and with the 1-2 count, Austin Hayes would strike out. Dwayne Underwood cleans house. Top of the 8th, 2 outs. That would bring up Brian Reynolds, who was 1 for 3. And with the 1-1 count, he would not swing. It almost hit him there. Instead, we get a 2-1 count. Brian Reynolds would foul that off to give us a 2-2 count. Brian Reynolds waiting for the next pitch. Would swing and miss to end the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It'd be a 1-1 count. Mateo would foul the next pitch off to him. It'd be a 1-2 count. And that one would strike him out. Adam Frazier, who was 2 for 3. He couldn't get that one, so it'd be a 3-1 count. That one was fouled off, so we get a full count. And with this pitch, Dwayne Underwood would hit it up in the air and guarantee Pittsburgh a lead into the bottom of the 9th. Lewinsky would come up, who had a line out in his last at-bat that looked really good. But it didn't matter, he didn't get the hit, so with a 2-1 count, Lewinsky would hit one in the center for a single. Back for the final game of the series, and it's tied up 1-1 after we lost the last game. We won the first one, lost the second one, so this one will decide the winner of the series. In 2 pitching duels in both games, who would come out on top? Well, today, we'd be back in Orioles Stadium. You can see they won 3-2 in the last game. Today, they would have pitching Dean Kremer. He started 7 times this season, 1-3 record, 2.88 ERA, 40.2 innings pitched, 41 hits allowed, 1.35 whip, 14 walks, 34 strikeouts. Here we go. We start the top of the first with the first batter of the game, O'Neal Cruz, hitting .302 on the season. It's a 2-2 count. And he swings and misses the first out of the game. And now up next, Brian Reynolds with 2 outs. It's a 1-1 count. He's hitting .272 on the season. Here it is. And there it goes into the outfield. Reynolds is rounding second. Reynolds gets a triple. And that will bring up Anthony Santander, who had a 3 hit game yesterday. It's a 2-1 count. He fouls that one off. It will make it a 2-2 count. He's hitting .230. Again, he got 3 hits, snapping his 0-21 streak just yesterday. He swings though, and he will miss to end the inning. For us today is Mitch Keller. This season, 8 starts, a 2-3 record, 5.63 ERA, 40 innings pitched, 52 hits allowed, 1.7 whip, 16 walks, 30 strikeouts. It's a full count against Cedric Mullins. Here's the pitch, and he will fall victim to the strikeout. Up is Ryan Mountcastle, hitting .231 on the season. There's 2 outs. It's a 1-1 count. He'll swing and miss at that one. So here's the next pitch by him there, and it will go out of bounds. So we'll get another 1-2 count by Mitch Keller here, who will strike him out to end the inning. We're in the top of the second, 1 out. It's a full count, and up is Jack Sawinski, who has gotten hotter as this season has gone on. And right there, the first baseman can't glove it. Sawinski reaches first. Here we go, Matthias. There's 2 outs now. He's hitting .195 on the season. Oh, and a swing and miss to strikeout. So next up, in the bottom of the second with 1 out, Roman Urias, who hits it to Matthias, who's got it. Oh, and they can't hold on. There's an error. Bring up Gunnar Henderson, who's not hitting even .200 on the season. Just like another Orioles player we already saw today, with a 1-2 count. He'll hit it. And that will be a double for Henderson. That will bring up the next batter, Austin Hayes, who's been hitting really well on the season. Sawinski the throw. Oh, and it's off the line, and that will let Baltimore score the first runner of the game. I'll bring up Jorge Mateo, who's also not even hitting .200. He'll hit it to Cruz. And got him! Drew Vaughn in the top of the third with 2 outs. He's 0 for 1 on the day. It's a 1-1 count here. Swung at it, missed, 1-2. Andrew Vaughn, even though he doesn't have the best average, he has the most hits on this team. Anyways, here's the next pitch. He'll hit it to left. It's gonna fall. Andrew Vaughn will have a double. I will bring up Brian Reynolds. He's 1 for 1. He had a double earlier. He has a chance to score Pittsburgh their first runner of the day. He swings and misses at one that's not even close. It's a 1-2 count now. Kremer looking to get out of this. Reynolds trying to tie up the game. The pitch. Fouled off. We'll get the 1-2 count again. Here's the pitch by Kremer, looking for it. And And Reynolds center field. Oh, what a catch! Saving from Pittsburgh tied the game. Cedric Mullins, he's 0 for 1. Bottom of the third, 1 out. There's a ball. 2-1 count. Here's the next pitch by Keller. There it goes. Outfield. We know Mullins has got some speed. Mullins is in with a double. Next batter, Adam Frazier, who's 0 for 1. There's a strike. 1-2. Keller. No, he'll miss that pitch there. 2-2 count. There's another ball. It's a full count now. Here's the pitch. It's swung at and missed. Brian Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. The first pitch is a ball, or the pitch there is a ball. 2-1 count. That one will get past Cruz. And the runner will score. Baltimore leads 2-0. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He's 1 for 1 on the day. It's a 1-1 count. He went at that one. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch with 1 out. And Henderson will strike out. Drew Vaughn, he's 1 for 2. He had a double earlier. Here's the 1-1 count with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Oh, yeah! And Drew Vaughn puts Pittsburgh on the board. And Drew Vaughn is 5th of the season. Only his 2nd as a Pittsburgh Pirate. And Drew Vaughn will crush it. Anthony Santander up with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2. 1. The run. Here it is from Kremer. Will he walk the batter? And it goes. Oh, what a slide. Got him. Oh, up is Roman Urias. He's 0 for 2. Bottom of the 6th. It's a 3-1 count. There it goes. Right field. Urias to second. And there's a double. Here we go. Gunnar Henderson 1 for 2. He stops it. Troy can't even feels it. He's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 count. That one to Cruz. They got 1. They can't get 2. And the runner scores. 3-1. Here's Mateo. He hits it to Matthias and double play. New pitcher, Conel Perez. This season, 6 games, 5.2 innings pitched, 3.18 ERA, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks. Does better against lefties and righties. Up is Jack Sawinski. He's 1 for 2. Top of the 7th, 1 out. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. 2-1 count now. Here's the next pitch. And swung at him, missed. That slider was way in the dirt. 2-2. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. It's a full count. Here we go. And ball, walked him. Here we go. Mark Matthias coming in. They put in Dylan Tate. Matthias 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And there it goes. And got him. New pitcher, Juan Minaya. This season, 13 games, 1 save opportunity, 14.2 innings pitched, 2.45 ERA, 13 strikeouts, 8 walks. Does better against lefties and righties. O'Neal Cruz up. He's 0 for 3. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung at it, missed. 1-2. Here's the next pitch. This one is a ball. We'll get a 2-2. By the way, happy Mother's Day to anybody watching. Obviously in game, not in real life. Ball. Full count. Here's the pitch by Tate. That one is hammered! O'Neal Cruz would have gone yard if it was 2 inches to the right. Instead, Cruz has got a triple. It was 2 for 3 with the home run and double. It's a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one goes to the second baseman. That will score the runner. 2-3. Castle, he's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball. It's a 1-2 count. And nope, missed it. It will be a single for him there. Andrew McCutcheon up with a man on first. There's a ball. It's a full count here. Here's the pitch. Matthias can't get it. And there's another single. Manea had 2 straight flyouts. That one's caught. We go into the top of the 9th. Only down by 1. Face one of the best pitchers we're going to see in a long time. It is Felix Bautista. This season, 9 games, 8 saves, 8 chances to save, 2 ERA. Tander will face against them first. It's a 2-1 count. He's 0 for 3. Santander fouls it off. 2-2 count. That was exactly what Bautista was looking for there. Here's the pitch. And there's a ball. We'll get a full count here. Rodolfo Castro on deck. Here's the pitch. And swings and misses. There's one. Castro up. He's 0 for 3. And I'm just not taking him. New batter. It's going to be Suarez. It's a 2-1 count. Suarez hitting 200. Here's the pitch. Ball. 3-1. Here's the pitch. And now swung at and missed. Full count. Fouled off. Full count. Here we go. That one hit up right. The shift was on. That one will fall. Suarez gets a double thanks to the shift. How perfect is that? So we'll get Sawinski. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. And there's a ball. 2-1. He's 1 for 2 on the day. It was only a single, and that definitely would not score Suarez. That one hit to left and caught for the second out. The Orioles 1 out away. Their challenge, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 3. 1-1 count pitch. That one. There it goes. They said Suarez. And Pittsburgh ties it. A bit pinch hitter, Ji Hwan Bae hitting 240 on the season. It's a 1-1 count. There's a ball. 2-1. Bae looking to come up clutch here, getting a hit. Here's the pitch. And swung at and missed. 2-2. Here's another. The pitch. Hey, that one will fall. Single. Sure, the closer is gone. Yes, here's the rookie. He's got a chance to come up big. That one hit. And inning over. Ninth, 2 outs. Cedric Mullins, 1 for 3. 1-2. He'll swing. We go to extras. Cruz. He's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. Swung at and missed. It's a 1-2. You cannot afford to not at least advance the runner. 2-2. Here's the next play. And there's another ball. Full count. Vaughn on deck. He's got 2 RBIs. Cruz will foul it off. Here's the next pitch. In extras, I always show you the full at-bat, or like to a certain extent, the full at-bats. He'll walk up. He's 1 for 4. It's a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off. We'll get the 1-2 count. Reynolds. He has a big opportunity here. Don't let it go to waste. That's fouled. How close was that to being a fair ball? Here's the next pitch. And that's hit left. Will that be enough to advance the runner? They're going to try it. Will he make it? He will not. Try to come in and keep the game alive. There's a ball. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. If he waited just 1 more second, that would have ended it. Instead, in the infield, he'll pop it up. And now there's 1 out. That'll bring up the next batter, Ryan Mountcastle. There's a strike in the corner. 1-2. He swings and misses. Strikeout. Boom. That will bring up the next batter, McCutcheon. Strike. 1-2. Ball, he almost hit him. We'll get the 2-2. He tried to throw the same pitch. Full count. He'll walk him. Seems like he didn't want to throw to him. Now a full count here. Against Urias, who hits it left. There it goes. Sawinski got it. The first batter he faces, Anthony Santander, who's 0 for 4. 1-1 count. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He could have hit that the opposite way if he was on time. That would have been the perfect play. Instead, the 1-2. Here it is. Oh! Santander! It's gone! He homers against his former team in a big situation for his 8th of the season. He does it. He does it. Santander. Oh, here comes Bednar. Henderson up first. The first pitch fouled off. Or the next pitch fouled off. 1-2. Fouled. Ooh, hard. Here we go again. Did he get him? No. 2-2. Here's another. Got him. There's the first. Here's Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 3. There's a foul ball, so a strike. 1-2. There's a ball. Here's another one. Got him! A nasty splitter. 1 away. It's Jorge Mateo. He's 1 for 4. There's a strike. 1-2. And nope, he missed it. Here's the 2-2 again. Oh, we did it! Pirates somehow come back and did it. What a game! I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.